Merry Christmas. Even though it's almost over. And probably is in some countries. Anyway, I was going to get on and do readings tonight, but I'm pretty busy watching people get pissed off. Look, I'm going to let y'all know, and I'll say it publicly. My channel, when I do readings for my people, and if you're cross-watching for a sign, if I see you shit talk that sign, I will delete you. Look, I had to learn to let go of my biases with certain signs. Guess what? I don't mind if you cross-watch. And the situation very well could resonate and be about your situation, but it could be also about you. Cross-watchers need to learn how to cross-watch. I'm not the only reader who has had issues with people getting pissed off because of the energy we get in as a reader. So, I was going to do Aries. I was going to get on and start doing January readings. I just might now because I got fire under my ass. I'm pissed. Especially when somebody comes at, I get it. They want to talk about their own issue with a certain, whatever. Do it on your own freaking reading. More than likely, this goes worldwide, more than likely, who the group of people I'm referring to is my group of subs and the people drawn to my channel, which most of them are light workers and coming into a higher consciousness. Sorry, hate to break the news to y'all, but Pisces is one of my favorite signs. I love my Pisces subs. They're such a beautiful group of people. And when I see somebody, a disgruntled person, come on and start talking shit on my feed, I'm going to say something. Guess what? Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Saturn, my south node, or I'm sorry, my moon sign is in Capricorn. Mars is going into Aries, which is my sun sign. So look the fuck out. I won't take bullshit from people. I won't. Not to mention, Pluto is in Capricorn as well. So I can tell if somebody's disgruntled just by the words they speak or the text or the stuff that they even type out. I can feel that energy. I feel it. So if it's negative and low vibrational, it's getting deleted. And that goes for any of my signs that I do readings for. If it resonates, I understand. Watch, seriously, if that's what you're dealing with, go watch your sign, and then you can put the comments on yours. I'm cool with that. When you come on to another person's reading and you start talking shit about that zodiac sign, I'm going to have a problem. We're going to have a big problem. Just so you know, just so you're aware, I ain't putting up with it. I don't give a shit. Like I said, I have a little over 400 subs now. That's awesome. Thank you. I love my subscribers, and I will protect my subscribers. Even if someone's one of my subscribers and they come on, this person was a subscriber pretty much from when I started my channel. He came on and started talking shit about my Pisces. Because he was dealing with a low vibrational Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. That's not my group of Pisces. So don't be talking shit and low vibrational stuff on their reading. I'll delete it, and I'll delete you and report you and block you. That's how much I care about my subs. Pisces has gone through hell. All their life they've been gaslighted and stopped by dark forces. And I know I was put in this community to raise the vibration and raise awareness and raise consciousness to those who are seeking it. And we enlighten each other. I'm here to love you people and give every sign the best reading that I can. I've had bad dealings with a lot of signs and bias, and I had to learn to overcome it. And it's not the easiest thing to do, I know. But for me to actually be able to do readings fairly, I had to put that aside because it's not my community of people. Spirit revealed that to me. Just because you had a bad dealing with a sign doesn't mean that whole damn zodiac sign is bad. Now, if you've dealt with low vibrational people, I get it. Don't cross. One of the things I tell people, if you're trying to get unstuck, don't cross watch for them. Just don't even do it. Because the more you stalk that, it's basically stalking. I don't even watch for the signs that I had issues with. And it was even hard for me to pull cards without being biased. And Spirit had to correct that with me. And I had to start looking at the good things and the reasons why. And it usually was something that lied within myself that I had to come to terms with. Not if they're an ascended person or an ascended soul and they're a good person. Just because I had a bad experience with somebody doesn't mean the whole damn zodiac sign's bad. They all have their good traits and their bad traits. Every sign has low vibrational people and high vibrational people. But if you're looking to get guidance and stuff like that, fine. You're looking to cross watch and kind of see like where, if you show up in their reading or like whatever, that's cool. But you start talking shit about that sign on my channel, I will call you out. I will trigger your ass and call you out. I don't care. You're going to get real from me. So if you don't like it, tough shit. Get off my channel then. I'm cool with that. So we'll see if anybody gets on here. Hello, whoever's on here. But yeah, I figured I'd come on live. I was kind of just chilling. And I seen this comment. I was like, oh, hell no. We're not going to talk shit about. Hello, whoever's sneaking on here. I'm ready for 2019. I don't know about you guys. I can already feel Mars getting close to Aries. I feel it. Like, I can already, like, and it's a good feeling for once. I can feel that fire lighting up under my ass. I know that. One of the things I've always said to my community of Pisces, anybody comes at my community of Pisces and starts talking low vibrational shit, I'll tell you in a minute. They'd start talking low vibrational shit about my group of people on my channel, I will cut you. And that's exactly what I did. You want to know what? That person was stuck on a Pisces for a long time. He was one of my subs from pretty much when I started my channel. But then he kind of dropped off and was like, he was getting frustrated, and apparently he's still frustrated. Tough shit. Obviously, if he had problems, he felt guilt. Yeah, he's going to get pissed when I freaking say their ass is getting towered. You want to watch the Pisces reading if you're... Watch the Pisces reading. He didn't come on the live feed, but pretty much Pisces is cutting people out. My ascended group of Pisces, they're finally listening to me, and they're getting unstuck. Well, I just had to cut somebody verbally. I love Pisces people. There's a Pisces that's on my, I forget what his name is, but we're friends on here. I forget what his YouTube name is. Oh, it's Wes. Um, yeah, I haven't talked to. Oh, my hair, like I'm all crazy tonight, but yeah, it was up in a ponytail earlier, but pulled it down. Starting to get a headache, but um, I did 3 readings. I did Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Well, thank you. I did Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and they were all really good readings. Like Capricorn got a dude. Capricorn has a divine meetup coming. They do. I saw it. Those readings are pretty intense. And Aquarius is finally getting unstuck too. My community of people is starting to listen to me. Scorpio energy has been extremely weird. Depends on if you're dealing with a lower vibrational Scorp. Well, you might want to watch that reading. My moon's in Cap as well, and it resonated with me. Please get on and watch that reading for that I just did today for Capricorn singles. And then, like I said, I did Aquarius, and they're pulling out the ice too. But Pisces, they're getting feisty. My Pisces are getting feisty, and they're finally starting to get unstuck. And basically, yeah, they're the one. I even called out the one dude who was on there. I didn't know he filed, like, not the one I had to cut early, just like half an hour ago. I know. My dude, my group of Pisces on my channel, they're ascended. They're light workers. This dude came on and started talking shit. And I was like, because he was dealing with a low vibrational Pisces for months. He's stuck on her. Not my problem. Dude. He disappeared for months. And then he comes on and starts, whatever, spouting off. Saying about every reader says different thing. Well, yeah, we're all different. No two readers are the same. And if they are, they're fake. Oh, he was a Gemini. Like, he was positive they were twin flames, and whatever. They're both, they're both low vibrational, apparently. That's not my problem. I love Geminis. Do you want to know what? One of the reasons I love Gemini so much is because they are pretty verbal. They'll tell you what they think. Not unfiltered usually, but I'm pretty unfiltered. Like, I got in the energies today. Pisces isn't taking their shit from anybody anymore. You want to know what? I get along with most Geminis. I do. However, he just rubbed me the wrong way. I could tell by the way the message, I could tell he was pissed at my reading because it supported my group of Pisces, which I think he was thinking I was supporting his ex. I wasn't supporting his Pisces, that Pisces. She's not a sub on my channel. So Crosswatchers, like I said it earlier in this video. Crosswatchers need to know how to crosswatch. They want to crosswatch, it's cool. Fine. Just don't leave low vibrational comments on my stuff. If it resonates, it could be, the energies could be reversed. We all know this. Dude, he's been crying for 6 months. I kept on telling him, just let her alone, or he'll be sorry. Well, I do too. Oh, you were saying about I was dealing with a Scorpio for about a little over a year. Pushed me right into the dark night of the soul. He did me a favor. But he hurt me probably the worst that anybody ever has, spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, physically, mentally. But guess who? Guess what picked me back up and put me back on my feet? Myself, my higher self. Well, I know. Well, you said about being too comfortable in the dark as a Scorpio. Yeah. And I understand my ex, he loved the dark. He was very low vibrational. I should have known better. I just tried to help him. I felt bad for him, but it was to my detriment. It was to my own detriment. The lower I fell, the worse I felt, the better he did. I saw him suck my energy. I've been free of that guy, praise the universe, for well over 6 months now. And I'm doing fantastic. Well, he was definitely an energy vampire, but he was also a sociopath. Yes, he was never diagnosed. I know the signs. I know the symptoms of what I went through. My symptoms is what tells me exactly what that was. I've been dealing with narcissists and that type of energy because I had a higher purpose. I had to go through that. I had to see light from dark. I had to I had to walk through that valley because spirit needed to show me something. It's because you're a light worker. That's why. If you are a light worker, empath, you will pull in negative, dark energies. And it is hard to bust out of that matrix. It's a matrix you're basically webbed into. Look it up. It's all over the place. I'm an Aries. And you want to know what? That's why Aries and Pisces are so close. They're death and rebirth. That line right there. We're so close. I have the ability to go back into past lives and see karmic lines. That Scorpio that I was dealing with, this wasn't the first time I was dealing with him. I dealt with him in many past lives. And he still hasn't got his shit straight. So I was hoping in this life we could get that karma fixed, but yeah. With you having both parents as a Pisces, they were probably kind of quiet. And that's kind of crazy, two Pisces together. Can you imagine being with another? So then you kind of understand why I'm so, out there. And just, blah, like, here's the thing. I look at Pisces as me being an Aries. Oh my God. They're basically the same person then. They were meant to fight each other. With Pisces and Aries, I look at for me, the way I feel about Pisces is almost like being on the battlefield. Like they always say about you're supposed to sit back to back. Why one sleeps, the other one's awake. Why one can't fight, the other one can. That's how I look at my relationship with that sign. I have their back. My group of Pisces are special to me. They've been beaten down and cut off by dark forces because they're powerful. And it was part of my job to have my group of Pisces realize how powerful they are. And when they finally come into their full power, dark forces are screwed. Dark forces are screwed when Pisces comes into their full power. And if dude, it's interesting. I don't get any other backlash on any other video I do except for Pisces. Fuck that. I will stand up for my Pisces. My group of Pisces on my channel is not, don't come on my channel and talk shit and be low vibrational. They've dealt with that shit for far too long. I will stand into the gap and fight for I will be the one to voice my opinion. That's the way it goes. My grandfather was a Pisces. So, like I said, I have a very special place in my heart for that sign. It's how I feel. I know what you people, what my group, my soul tribe, has gone through since the time you were born and a child. I know. That's why they're the Omega of the Zodiac. They're the ascended sign. And we all need to respect them and rally behind them to come into their full power, because when they do, dark forces are screwed. The light workers who are Pisces need to step up. And I'm backing you. I won't let negative, low vibrational people come at my group on my channel. Ain't happening. So Crosswatchers, this is your warning. Yep. Well, I'm warning all Crosswatchers. Look, we've all had bad experiences with certain signs. It's because you're an empath. You're empathic. I walked to the store and I just have I had this girl come over and just start telling me her whole damn life story. My ex-boyfriend, a few years ago, he was just like, what the hell is that? I'm telling you, this girl just kept telling me all the bad things and that she was on drugs and she was like trying to, I'm glitching, off of this, and it was somebody I didn't even know, but she just unloaded. And she's like, I don't know why I just told you all of that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm used to it. That happens a lot because people feel comfortable. People feel comfortable talking to me. And this guy, particularly, who's not blocked off my channel, by the way, and he deleted himself. And then he texted me. He was like, yeah, don't come at me. You'll be sorry. Really? What are you going to do to me? I got lots of angels protecting me, buddy. You try and come at me. I dare you. I got the $1 billion vibe tribe behind me too. Come at me once. I dare you. You'll be sorry. Because I'm doing the light work. I've done this work all year. You want to know what? We do. In 2006, when I started coming into things spiritually, and I started getting hammered by spirit. I'm talking body on fire. I felt like I was legit burning inside, my whole body, shaking. It started in 2006 when I was commissioned by Spirit. And he took me to a specific promise in the Bible, Psalm 91. I will give angels charge over you. A legion of angels. I got 10,000 angels backing me right now. I had it from 2006. I just needed to figure out how to deploy them. Well, guess what? I know how now. I do. That's a big quest. Because a lot of times we start going through things and we just kind of fall into our own way of trying to solve our own problems. Angels are a huge blessing. And when we sink back, yeah, it's good to reflect, but you can't stay sunken back unless Spirit's calling you to do something, huge. Yeah, you're going to need to take that time and rest so that you can get the proper downloads and the proper healing you need so that you could push forward, in the right way, in the right direction. And that's what I've been really focusing on, is direction this year, because I was in a very confused state for the longest time. Here's the thing. When you're dealing with lower vibrational people and you're stuck in toxic relationships with people, a lot of times narcissistic and empathic relationships, that dynamic, it sucks and it should never happen, but it's a dynamic that was done on purpose to bring you higher in consciousness, to force you to reevaluate boundaries and not be a doormat, and learn how to put up your shield and protect yourself. I'm telling you. Doves are a beautiful sign from Spirit. It's interesting, out of my ex-Scorpios, there was a dove. He used to have a wife. Now he's a loner. Well, that loner dove is out of my exes. Well, yeah. I think he was out there for me, to be honest with you, as a sign. I don't know. Doves follow me everywhere I go. If I'm in any specific place, I get the sign. I used to have doves out of my house in Middleburg too. I had a couple sets of them. They'd come and sit on the windowsill a lot. So how was everybody's holiday? Oh, the synchronicities are everywhere. The first time I looked down at my phone today, I'm taking my daughter out. I'm looking down at my phone to check the time. Guess what? 11:11. Like, oh my God, here we go again with the 11:11. Well, I've been living over here in Sunbury, and in my house this whole year. I pretty much closed myself off from the outside world. When everything happened to me and broke open and my whole world came crumbling down, I was the guy that fell out of the tower naked, but was laying on the ground bleeding out for like 8 months. Guess what? Not laying on the ground bleeding out anymore. Oh, well, you know what? If you're empathizing with her, you need to start building a good relationship with her. Let her know. You might need to start standing up for her too. Because a lot of times Pisces are pretty meek. You know, they'll get a back. They're getting a backbone though. My Pisces, they're getting a fucking backbone. You watch that Pisces reading once. It was powerful. And I do cuss and swear a lot in that reading. Aw. Oh. Bless your soul. That was very sweet of you to do. A Pisces. Or an Aries, one of the two. Mm-hmm. My first guess. Telepathic. I'm sorry you lost your best friend. Oh my gosh. Me as an Aries, if that happened to my best friend, I'd be in jail. Is he on the loose? Is he in jail? Is he on the loose? Like, what happened? If you don't want to put it on here, that's fine. I understand. You can message me if it's sensitive material. I had a wonderful holiday. I did. I had a great holiday. My son, my soon to be 19-year-old. Okay. Well, it's probably still sensitive material, but I can meditate on it. Try and get in the energy and see. I'm not going to do that. I won't do that live. If you want to talk or get a hold of me. Sneaky. Number one narcissistic sign, too. He's probably a psychopath. Anybody who can take somebody's life. I couldn't. It would be really hard for me to do that. Even for me to defend my own life. If somebody's coming at me, I would fight back. But it would be very hard for me to hurt some. I do own weapons. I do. But I've often said this. I'd never shoot somebody to kill them. If there was a guy who broke in my house, he would no longer have genitalia. Oh. Sorry. Probably wouldn't be like I kind of was catching some things there. I don't want to say on here though. So let's talk about a lighter note. If we can. Because that's intense. Yeah. I'm wearing the pajamas my son got me. My Capricorn son. His first year out of school. He has got a job. And he bought his mama Christmas presents. He I know. And of course my Aquarius daughter went with him to the one place. But like they know that I like look. And he got me a bunch of other stuff. And look at the perfume he got me. Weekend Zen. They know me. And he got me these nice comfy pajamas. And this, like, with rose quartz in it. You want to know what? They are. Because I let them be who they are. And I love them each one, specifically for who they are as individuals. Every single one of my kids are ascended. They're already ascended beyond, I think, even me. Like they're ascended. My daughter's an Aquarius, and she's a nonconformist. And the Capricorn, who got me some things for Christmas, he's a Pisces rising, and so is his Leo girlfriend. Oh, that's a tough combo. That's a tough combo. Because the Cancer feels everything. Emotions, like, overwhelmed. Virgo's pointing out all the problems all the fucking time. And Libra's trying to balance everything out. That's how that goes. Libra's caught in the middle of the emotional psychic here. And yeah, Virgo's over here pointing all the stuff out and making lists. Shining the light on why Cancer's so emotional. And asking Libra why you're so freaking indecisive. I am a Libra rising, I know. I sat here earlier and I was like, do I want to get on and start to January? Generals. And I was kind of like, I did those 3 videos today and they're kind of going pretty well. Like I said, I had someone pissed off because I gave what I was for my group of Pisces. And this guy didn't like it. Because I told Pisces to tower their ass. Whoever they were dealing with. My group of Pisces. Not specifically his. The low vibrational one he's dealing with. See, that's where Crosswatchers are getting it screwed up. I very well could have been telling him to tower who he's dealing with. Her ass. Take it how it resonates. But it's pretty damn specific. I told him, I said, if you're that pissed off, the issues lie within you. If you're triggered about something, yeah, the issues lie within you. So you need to figure out why you're triggered about something and then heal it so that you're no longer triggered by that. Somebody does something stupid or pulls some bullshit, you can accept it and move on. Next, please. Dude, I get triggered. I do. Well, here's the thing. You need to raise your vibration. This is what we as a collective need to worry about for ourselves. We as a collective who are awakening, because it's an ongoing process. We can't just say, I'm awakened. We're awakening. We're coming into that. A lot of us are already in the 5D. Pisces was born there. So people are catching up now. But, or should I say the other signs are starting to catch up and see. The reason why Pisces is so quiet is because the stuff that they see, they might be putting a loony. If they speak it out and they tell people what they dream or what they see or what they experience or how they feel, they might, I think a lot of them were afraid because they were shushed in childhood and made to keep it in. Which, with Pisces, when the reason they hold back is because the stuff they hear, they're on a different level than everybody else in comprehension of the spiritual realm. They see things, they hear things. And when they sift it through their heart and then through integrity, when they're ascended or then when they're ascending, they know the power of words. So if they speak it out, Virgo hasn't figured this out yet, but I'm going to give you a secret. Virgo has not figured this out yet. Virgo will just start, they'll know something and just, whether it's good or bad, words contain power. And I've been saying this. I've had to my mom's a Virgo. So there's so many times where I noticed where she would say something and I'd always have to say, well, mom was right. Well, mom was right. Well, mom was right about that. Well, mom was right. And the reason why is because as soon as she thinks something, she speaks it out and it creates it because she is a mutable sign. Mutable signs have the power to manifest real quickly what they see, what they feel and see in the spirit and bring it into reality. Yeah. I know. That's where I would be if I would be you too. Because I'm an Aries sun and a Capricorn moon. And somebody that's where you would really hurt an Aries if you hurt somebody we love. That's how you get to an Aries. Hurt somebody we love. We will end up probably incarcerated. Not necessarily if you do something to us. You hurt somebody we love, you're on our shit list. That's the way to get an Aries angry. You can talk shit to an Aries, they'll talk shit right back. You hurt somebody they love, you're gonna get hit. You will get. Yes. That is where I'm more defensive over my friends and my loved ones, and I get more offended for them than what they're even offended about. Like, I take it on myself. I had to learn how to stop doing that. If they're not willing to protect their own vibration and energy, I can't force them to. And I can't carry the burden for them. I can show them how to recognize what's going on, but it's up to them. It's up to them to ultimately raise their vibration. I can help them and assist them. That's it. But they have to make the conscious decision to continue to work on themselves. I can't work on somebody else's soul for them. We'd like to, That's where we have to give up control issues. And you want to know what? That's where we get stuck because we want so bad for somebody else to feel better. And that's not our job. Our job is to walk in a higher consciousness and vibration and raise the vibration of the planet so that it is easier for those who come behind us and come up. We're basically like the bulldozer. Right now, the community that is coming into the higher, we're that bulldozer that's kind of like making the way easier for those who are behind us. So what we had to suffer through and push through, those who come behind us won't have as hard of a time. They're still going to have to go through, their own soul's evolution, and they're still going to have to come to terms with their own triggers and dysfunctions and stuff. Oh, Lilith and Aries. She goes ham there. She can go ham. My Lilith is in Pisces. My Lilith is in Pisces in my 5th house. Oh, wow. My Venus is in Taurus. So, like, that stability thing, like, I like that I have my Venus in Taurus because Venus is at home there, just like it's at home in Libra. But, yeah. I like the stability in a relationship. Guess what Spirit did? No relationships for you until you come on to this higher vibration so that you finally can handle it. And there ain't no low vibrational people that I can be in a relationship with. Oh, by the way, look. Okay, my daughter. I have a group of kids who always come here to the house that love my daughter, that my daughter went to school with. They graduated high school. My daughter is in 11th grade. She actually moved out of the district. I had her go live with her dad because the school district I live in is rough. So she was having problems here. So me and her dad talked. I said, can she come finish out the rest of her schooling here in Middleburg? And then he was fine. Well, she still has friends here. So she comes here every weekend to see mom. So does my son. And her friends bought me this shirt. It says ew people because they know I don't like being around a lot of people. They know I'm usually in my room, but I thought that was great. Look, ew people. You know how much Christmas shopping I did? I did it through my phone. It came straight to my house. I didn't go shopping. I went and got stocking stuffers and like certain other things, but yeah, I did all my shopping online. It happened. I'm telling you, I won't be safe to go into a mall till like January 20th. Till all these people get the hell out of there. I did go out and got my nails done the other week, but I finally got good nails again. I'm taking care of myself again. I wasn't taking the best of care of myself for the longest time because I didn't even want to leave my room because I was going through this dark night of the soul stuff, like a lot of us. Okay. You want to know what? You're stealing your mom's blessing. If your mom wants to buy you a car and you're not accepting it and being able to receive, you need to allow her that blessing to bless you. Because then she's going to get even more blessed. Because you want to know what? With a better car, at one point you can do something for her then. Don't steal your mom's blessing. And you need to learn to receive. Hey! Hi. I'm okay. I had to come on here because I had to explain something. Absolutely, you should let her. How old am I? I'm 43. Oh, yeah. Don't steal your mom's blessing. You need to allow. I thought about coming on in a little bit and maybe starting with the January readings with Aries. So, I don't know. I just did Capricorn. It's already on my page. I did Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces today. So, trigger warning if you're a cross-watcher. There'll be a trigger warning if you're cross-watching for those signs. I had a disgruntled Gemini that came on. That's pissed off at me. Then I had to block and delete him after I told him off. Nobody's gonna come on my channel and talk shit about my subs. Sorry. Most of the people on my channel are light workers. And or they have a higher calling that I gotta bring them into. Because we are only one piece of the puzzle. So. Yep. I decided I was going to do readings. I'd let you know. But nope, this is just chat. I know people like it when I pull cards. It's fun. But I'm not in that zone at this moment. Look at my hair. It's like, ah. Yeah, I'm not in the zone to do a reading right now. Like I said, I ended up doing Capricorn, where I was pretty stable. Got into Aquarius, where the ice came out. And then I got into the Pisces, where they were towering people. And I loved it. So Crosswatchers, beware. If you're dealing with a Pisces who's ascended, if you're dealing with a low vibrational Pisces, it does not count for them. If you're dealing with a Pisces who's an ascended person, don't fuck with them. They're on a path and a mission right now. At least my Pisces are. I've been telling these guys who have been stuck for months and months trying to break out of these toxic relationships. And I'm just like, oh my God. And they're doing it. And I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of my subs. Because I can give you the information of what Spirit's telling me for you. But I can't make you do the work. But I saw in the reading of what's going to happen. So, yeah. Whoever screwed them over, Pisces now lost interest. And now it's like, Spirit's like, all right, finally we can work with you. To rid that low vibrational energy from your aura and get that the hell out of here so we can, bring you into the freaking high priestess realm, because that's where your throne sits. It's in the high priestess realm. It's in the 12th house. You're ascended. And that's where Spirit wants to take you. You're going to start getting shit that's way beyond 5th, 7th, and you're going to get shit that's 11th and 12th dimensional stuff that most of us can't comprehend. And your guys are going to be the ones who are going to have to start teaching. Yes. Higher and higher. Like I said, I'm blessed to have my Mercury in Pisces, so I can speak. I see it. I can, it just, I can speak it out and it hits my ascended people. I might not always understand exactly what's coming forth because I'm telling you, if I do a reading and then people say a lot of times they'll come on and say this resonated so much. Hell, I had 15 likes on the Libra reading. I which is pretty good considering whatever, but um Libra was one of the signs that I really didn't have a whole lot of subs, and well, guess what? I must have hit the right group of Libra. Do me a favor. Right there. You're making it personal with my. Just call that person the narc. Don't say my narc. Say the narc. Then it's no longer personalized. It's not your narc. It's not mine, It's just a narc. That Pisces narc. Once you start referring to it as yours, it'll lose its power. Oh, I thought you said my narc is in Pisces. Sorry. Yeah, my Lilith and my Mercury is in Pisces. So I thought you said my narc, and I'm like, see, my eyesight sucks for reading. Sorry. But yeah, well, I know a lot of people in that community who have dealt with narcissistic abuse, such as myself, used to always refer to them as mine, well, or my narc, or whatever. I got a revelation that I had to stop referring to that person or those people as mine. They weren't mine. Once I did, it lost its grip. Once the bitterness of what happened to me, once I learned the lesson and realized that it was for my better, and that narcissist laughed at me when I came on and forgave. I basically did a live. It was back in July. It was right after Lionsgate. And I said, this is upside down thinking, but I want, my exes, I forgive them. Nope. Facts. That narcissist laughed at me because I said, I know this is upside down thinking. It was a very good video about forgiveness. And of course, we still tend to pick it up, and we still tend to we could pick up on forgiveness again. Mm-hmm. I had to learn on my own. I was going to go to a counselor and a therapist, and I went once. And the next time I tried to go back, everything fell apart. So it was like, you want to know what? I'm supposed to do this on my own. I'm supposed to learn how to heal myself. Spirit has to heal me. I have to learn my value. Well, I don't either. And a lot of times that's one of the things that we pick up is we want to change them because we see them hurting. We see them hurting themselves and they're self-sabotaging. And we see them doing this. We feel their pain. And when you're around that low vibration and you're feeling their pain, it just sucks you in and pulls you down to their level. And then you start doing things out of character. And you start feeling emotions that aren't, you think they're yours and you don't know why you're feeling that way. You feel like they're your emotions, but they're really not. That's what we do. And we carry their burdens, and we can't change it. Spirit has to change it. But that's where we have to let go of pride and control. That's what empaths had to learn. Empaths are, we do have, we tend to be prideful in the fact that we are loving and caring, and we had to be humbled before spirit could do what he needed to, what the universe is calling us to do as a collective. We needed to be humbled. Narcissists will humble you because they can't change. We want them to so bad, and we're forcing it, and we're pushing to our own detriment. Till finally, you're about to do something dumb or detrimental. I can't tell you how many times. I can't tell you how many times Spirit has saved my ass. He's just cut it off. Well, yeah, we thought we could change them. That's why Spirit's like, all right, you know what? Now it's time to learn a lesson. It was enabling, and it was also a learning tool that about our own protecting our own energy and realizing where our power comes from. It comes from the universe. It comes from our higher self, not low vibration, not our egoic self. It comes from our higher self, where ego cannot exist, because we had to yield. We had to yield ourselves and give in. And nobody likes, that's like being humbled. And it's like, oh, what? And we sit there and we're like, why can't this person just see I'm trying to love them? And they just keep pushing you further away. I've saw and experienced and witnessed a lot of empaths and codependents that, and I understand they've been extremely hurt. They're still going through a lot of healing, and they're still bitter. They're still bitter. And they're still very angry 5 years later. I'm sorry, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be bitter at what had happened to me, because it was for my better. Oh no, there's people who are teaching about narcissistic abuse that are still bitter. You can tell just by their tone. Now, my channel, because I'm going to be starting my next channel. I have a channel that's ready to go for next year. I'm launching it on narcissistic abuse, but I'm going to be teaching it in a different way. That's honestly, we're all being tested on boundaries. We needed to fortify our boundaries and stick with them. We need to also learn how to trust our intuition and our gut. If something doesn't feel right, it's not. Obviously, we need to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but they screw you over once. Yeah. And each layer that gets closer to the inside of that onion, if you take notice, you cry more and more. And it hurts, and your eye, it burns more and more. The closer to you that you get to the inside. We've been ripped open. Layers have been coming off. So you can take it like that too. You brought that's exactly, but the more layers you pull off of that onion, the more you cry and the more painful it gets. But Spirit does it for a reason, and it's for our betterment. Yeah, we can sit in victory and sit in our throne for a little bit, but guess what? Then there comes another layer. Now, what's this one going to be? Oh, tested on boundaries again. Okay. That's why, I put boundaries even around my people on my channel. Nobody can compete at people on my channel. Yeah. That was another lesson we had to learn, is not everybody's like us. Not everybody has our heart. Not everybody has the capability to love. I hear a kitty crying. Let's see who's out here in the hallway. Sounds like a blue, but I'm not sure. Hang on a second. What kitty's out here? Who's out here? It is a blue. Hi, Blue. Well, hello. He's one that hardly ever comes on my... Well, come on up. Come here. Come on. Hey, look at Blue. Hi. Oh, and yeah, here they all come. Hi, Bowie. How's the Bowie doing? And there's Jameson. Here's Jameson. Look. Oh, lovey-dovey's. My babies love me. No, he's a Persian. Persian, and then I have an Angora. Jameson's pretty long hair. And then I have some strays. They all love me. I also have a Maine Coon. My Maine Coon is my big boy. Yeah, he's extremely pretty, but he's Bob Marley right now. I got to get him a haircut bad. He's got some really bad mats, and I feel bad. But that all come from, I wasn't even taking care of myself. I mean, it was hard enough a lot of days this summer for me to even get out of bed to go feed them and clean their litter box. It sucked. But they were still loving on me. They still got fed. I still made sure that they were taken care of, even though I wasn't taking care of myself very well. And it's sad because, I look back at, well, you want to know what? Dogs are good too. My parents have a dog. He's sweet. I like Barney. My cats, though, tell you what, they saved my life. If I wouldn't have had them during this whole thing, I don't know. I would have been completely alone, because I did not want my kids to see me going through that whole dark night of the soul thing. They all thought I was having a midlife crisis. That's what my kids are thinking. Mom's fucking lost it. They're thinking I freaking lost it. But they're thinking. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm actually getting very happy. I had a great holiday. But yeah, this summer was bad. When me and that narcissist I'm in a very good headspace now. When me and that last narcissist I was dealing with, he was a Scorpio, the Pisces moon, and an Aquarius rising. So he was very good at sucking my energy like a siphon hose. Even when I wasn't with him, we had a telepathic connection like no other. So it took me a long time to cut that cord. My God. Like, I release it and then I would be attacked in my dreams. We'd connect on the 5D. That's how he started connecting with me. My Aries is in Aquarius, or my Mars is in Aquarius. So my ruling planet in my natal chart's in Aquarius. So I got a direct link to Aquarius, Pisces, and Scorpio. So him and I had a really magnetic connection. We just did, and at least I thought so. Oh, right here. That's my cat. Blue. Yeah. Or you talk, I don't know, is that what you're talking about? Right. Hi. How are you? Greetings from United States. How you doing down there in Mexico? Is it warm? Are you one of my subs? Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, go check out the Pisces reading, and I think you'll enjoy it. And a Capricorn moon reading. They were awesome today. They all were good. All moving forward. All right. We'll see ya. Well, I love you. You have a wonderful holiday. Have a great new year. I'm going to get on and do the... Well, on my channel, I usually read tarot cards. And I talk about spiritual things. Energy. Healing. What we're going through as a community. So... you can get on and look through some of my stuff. I'm assuming you saw that I did tarot. But I also talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse as well. So I'm starting a new channel, though, on that. I have some stuff on here, but it's very limited. I've been going through a lot of healing and getting unstuck from people this year. Breaking out of that certain mindsets, and basically self-improvement, self-betterment, spiritual. So that's what my channel is about. It's about integrating your higher self. And basically my process. This year, 2018, was the hardest year of my life. It really was. It was bad. So I'm doing much better, though. I also talk a little bit about astrology, too, and the planets, and the transits. I'm not perfect in everything I say, obviously, but I do know major transits, and I'm an energy worker. Like, I can feel into energy. And I can't read all that. Well, I know that. It's not about even being a placebo. It's about my experiences and what I'd known to push me into healing. If that makes any sense. You'll have to, before you judge or before you make an assumption, go back and see some of the stuff that I've talked about. I very much like Jesus too. So, if we're talking about spirit, I'm very aware. where my power comes from and where healing really comes from. If that makes any sense too. But I think I'm honestly going to end this. And I'm probably going to do generals. I'm going to start them. I was going to do them tonight, but I'm really, really tired because I did 3 today. And I want to kind of get to bed early because I got things I want to do tomorrow. I have a new tenant that's going to be moving into my apartment by next week. So I have to get down to my apartment building. I got to move stuff. I got to paint. There's a bunch of stuff I have to do. So I'm going to try my best and get some of the general readings out tomorrow morning. Try. And then I'm going to go down to my apartment building and work down there. Or I could go down there and then come home and do the readings when it's dark. So be looking for that. I usually do them live. So I'll be starting with Aries. I went through the whole zodiac. So I'll be doing the generals for January, starting tomorrow. I'll try and get Aries, Taurus, and Gemini done. I'll try and do 3 a day till the new year. Either way, I love you. Blue Flame Integration loves you. Like I said, if you're a Crosswatcher, try not to get triggered by the stuff I say. Know that the energies can go in reverse. So you might not like it when I stand up for, but the energies can go in reverse. So it could be you that I'm talking to about that person that you're dealing with. So I love you. You all take care, and I will see you later. Bye.